I'm here just wrapping up my routine before the live stream, running behind a bit today. But if you're watching this after it's live, welcome in. Get yourself cozy and comfortable. Um, you can light incense, a candle, anything you need to get all set up, set your vibe for our time. This is your self-care ritual for you and me, and we're just gonna tap in together and slow it down. And that sort of explains why I'm running behind today too. That definitely slow it down vibes right now. I'm just working with what I got. So we're here, I'm finishing up. And we'll be doing breath work and meditation. And yeah, and if you're here after it's live, feel free to skip ahead to the part when we do breath work and stuff. Otherwise, feel free to just stay in. We're gonna do an opening message as well with my tarot cards and whatnot. And oracle cards. Actually, I have a new tarot card deck, so I didn't get to like put my energy into it yet. But maybe for next week I'll do that because I sort of wanted to like open it. I don't know. Maybe I'll open it up and see. Well, I want to cleanse the energy, so maybe I won't. But anyway, I'm just trying to make sure I'm in a good place before I start. Might have to come back and finish the rest of this routine. Okay, I think I see someone in here. I'm blind without my glasses. I'm sorry. Hello. Oh, it's Nikwai. Hi, Nikwai. You see how blind I am at the squint and bring the phone so close to my eyes. What is up? I was like working on my car pretty much all day since like 1 or 2 p.m. And yeah, that's why I'm just getting out the shower. I'm like trying to just be like woosah'd out. You know what I mean? Okay, let's see. I'm gonna light incense in a moment too after I do my little face cream stuff here. Uh, Usually my face needs to be dry for this stuff, so like not show up. But I'm just trying to sort of hurry up. It's funny because I said it's slow down vibes. We're gonna slow down, but I'm like also trying to rush at the same time. Hilarious. I feel like my whole existence is like a dichotomy. I'm like very confident in this day and age that I am definitely AUDHD because I feel like so much of like the way I operate contrasts. And it's not always a bad thing, but there ends up being like a bit of a struggle with existing. And it just sort of makes me laugh though. It's like yin and yang, contrast, opposite, but also a way to make balance if I am aware of it. So yeah. Oh gosh. I have like this little pinched nerve like on my finger. Look, I have a pinched nerve. It's so sad. No, I'm just kidding. It's not that sad, but it actually hurts. I was like putting my car down with the jack, the car jack, and then the jack stand. I was trying to like move the jack stand away, but like the jack stand wasn't going down. And yeah, I don't know. When I was able to like pull the lever and stuff, it like went on my finger. So it sounds scarier than I'm saying it, but I'm just like, ouch. Didn't expect that to happen. Okay, wait, one last thing. I use this serum, by the way, and this is me doing a review right now as I'm about to do it meditation live stream. I don't know if anyone goes to the dollar store and they get global beauty care, but I just want to say they're pretty good. I feel like this serum it says 6 benefits in one, and I don't know. I've been using it the past 2 months, and I feel like it's helped maintain like a healthy glow on my face and even smooth out some dark spots and things. So I don't know. I recommend it. I guess the dollar store has some good things. But with that being said, depends on the person. I'd say, like maybe your skin will be feeling weird about it compared to my skin. Um, but I am acne. I usually have acne prone skin that is like oily combination skin. So I think the fact that this serum works good on me is pretty cool. Um, I mean, I just think it's Must be good. Okay, but who knows? You could not feel good about dollar store products. See if you have sensitive skin or something. But how's everyone feeling, by the way? I'm just wrapping up now my face routine. I appreciate you guys hanging in there. Whoever's here for like breathwork and meditation stuff. Oh my gosh, I have to squint. Let me see. Hello. I'll look for it. Yes, give it a try. I'm curious. If you try it and it doesn't work, I'm sorry. But no, I feel like it's good. It's cute, right? It has like these pink sparkles in it. It's like I don't know if you could see it. It's like pink glittery, like iridescent sparkles. And I don't like see it on my face necessarily, but um I don't know, I just like it. Whatever I do, I mean, it says there's like peptides in there or whatever. Whatever I be doing, it'd be working well. Okay. Um, you should try to put a headband on too, but I might just leave that. Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna headband it. Let me see who's here today. Welcome, welcome. Happy Mindful Monday. Hello. Someone named Control. Thank you. Yvonne. Hello, hello. I'm okay. Been fighting stress from lack. I've been fighting I feel like I've been fighting stress too. The past week, I've been seeing some kind of light at the end of a tunnel kind of thing, but I'm still, having to grind and get some shit done because it's like, we gotta have our eyes on the prize. And that doesn't always mean you have to grind, but right now we're at a time astrologically where it's good to stay focused at the same time as nourishing ourselves. I guess that's a given all the time, isn't it? But we're in Cancer season, so we're gonna be feeling a lot of emotions. Cancer of the zodiac, by the way, if anyone's curious about that. Let's see, Billy Ponderosa. Billy Ponderosa. How can the blacks rise up and overcome? Well, I'd say by living in your joy first and foremost. That's for everyone though, but I think the question shouldn't be if you're trying to say specifically, how can black people rise up and overcome? What do you mean by overcome? I feel like it should be more like, how can we live in our sovereignty? Should be more the question. And I think that's by living in your joy and doing what you actually really love to do and trying your best to thrive at that because the powers that be, and I like to personally say, like, it's not really even as much about race as much as we think. I don't know if you're saying that, but I just want to throw that out there. There's energies that be in this universe. Not saying that isn't important. There's been racism and things that we're still fighting to this day. But I just felt like sharing that there's energies that be in this universe that we can't even see or understand or perceive. Maybe at this current time, some people can, depending on your level of awareness and psychic abilities and whatnot. But a lot of what's has been going on for thousands and thousands of years, and it's just been like centuries. I'd say would be like a spiritual war. It's more about a spiritual war more than anything, to be honest. And when we close our eyes, we're all the same more than we realize. Our souls are born. Our souls are like no exact identity, and they're born into the physical bodies that we have for a reason. And so I feel like if we look at things more like that, it can sort of help us fit less into a box that could be keeping us down in ways too. But it is good to be aware of everything. I'm not trying to spiritual bypass things like, anyway, I don't know rant too much, but clearly, I know how it is to be born a minority. I'm Asian and I'm black and I'm a woman, so I totally get that. Ooh, I'm like heating up fish. Well, I'm thawing fish, but yeah, I have that for dinner. But yeah, I hope that answered someone's question. Um, to do demonic priest stress is for the weak-minded. I wouldn't even necessarily say that. You could be strong-minded and still experience stress. you can still be a strong person, experience stress. But that's, to each their own. Everyone has their own opinions over stuff. I know you're strong and quiet. Ugh. If you can't spiritual bypass your stress. I'm just saying. If someone doesn't experience stress, then you're probably more privileged than you realize. Okay. Okay, I'm putting TikTok on as well. I know YouTube, live is always saved, so I sort of feel like, oh man, maybe I should just finish my face routine first and then I started the live, but it's okay. As I said, I always say people can skip ahead to, um, you know, wherever the breath work is, if you don't feel like waiting and stuff. And if the live ends up being too long, you can always watch it later, just save it. Oop, okay. Okay, I'm turning TikTok on as well. Let's see. Got a meditation breath work. Okay, cool. Cool. Oh, wait. YouTube has like cute things like minimalist makeup blush situation. Okay, that's cute. Yeah, I just got out the shower and I'm glowed up. Okay. See, What's your necklace? Is that like a demon symbol, Hebrew or something? This is number 7, so this says 777. It's actually the number connected to spirituality itself. It's a number about inner wisdom and introreflection. So yes. Yeah, I don't believe in stuff like, oh, demonic symbols and whatever. I feel that's all connected to Christianity as well anyway. So the demons and the angels, if people want to believe that, I feel are more just ourselves and the states of being that we have. So the more you put energy into things like that, the more you create it as your reality. So let's see. And for sure, 666, I love 666. That's the number of love and harmony and balance in numerology. And that existed way before Christianity. But I just think it's funny, though, people with their religious beliefs. It's like, I don't know. It just honestly traps you more than you realize. Even people who think that they're Satanists and stuff, it's like, I don't know. You're still keeping yourself in some kind of like box, I feel. So, but that's just my point of view. But anyway, you can disagree with me, and that's okay. Or you can also just be not in the live stream. Let's see, ride the waves. Hello, you believe in spirits? I do. Oh, you asked that. Okay, you asked that before the 777. Um, okay. No, because if you know anything about numerology, 2 is a number of balance and union. So 2 is a divisible of 6. 6 is the number of love, balance, and harmony. Numerology has existed way before Christianity and whatever other mess you're trying to talk about right now. It can mean the devil if that's what you want it to mean, then that's your reality. Go ahead and look stuff up instead of trying to argue with me over the internet about it. I'm telling you what I have learned as someone who has experienced a spectrum of life, and I'm not going to argue with you about it. So I'm sorry that you feel like you need to. All right, so let us. It's funny because I don't even know why you're trying to prove anything to me. Like, thanks, Nicholas. You don't have to time him out. It's hilarious to me. People are funny. Like, I'm like, I don't get the point though. It's like, are you trying to like be like preach the devil or something? Like, it's just hilarious. People are hilarious. It's like, how much of your power have you given away to something outside of yourself, which is all of it within ourselves is ourselves.
more than we realize. Even the expectation of God or whatever, all of it is ourselves. Because we're all the one source reflected into various different bodies and forms. So it's like, yeah, it's just funny when people try to argue stuff like that. But I guess if it serves them in some way, then sure. But it's just like they don't need to preach about it. It's like, okay, you know. Sorry, I'm in a sassy mode right now, I guess. I'm just like, okay, whatever. Okay, I'm gonna play music now. I'm sorry guys. I'm just getting too distracted by people and comments. I could ignore people too. Um I wanna play Soul Ties. This is a song that my best friend Eden made, drum and bass song, and she's gonna have me record a version of it too. So I'm looking forward to that. She was saying since I use it in my live streams, I might as well just have my own version of it, which we'll see how that turns out. I don't know. Okay, so let's get started. So we had the judgment card last time. We're gonna have an opening message card that's with the Starseed deck. I do have a new deck called Tarot of the Cosmic Seed. And I don't know, should I don't know. Part of me is like, I sort of want to open it and pull a card from it, but I also want to cleanse the energies of it. I don't know. I keep changing my mind. What do you guys think? Should we do the new deck or the Starseed deck? This one's called the Tarot of the Cosmic Seed Tarot. I got it from like the spiritual shop where I was buying my friend like crystals and things. And this one's the Galactic Star Tarot that we usually do. So let me know if you guys feel down for, because we could do new one or we could save it for tomorrow for Tarot Tuesday. I'm gonna light incense too right now. Let me see. I mean, hey y'all, I don't know everything. I don't. But one thing I do know is I just think it's like people just sometimes get my nerves. I'm like the concept of like let me not get into it. It's too much. People in their religious beliefs and things. It's just all what we make it. It really is. So whatever you believe in literally is your reality. If it works for you, fine. But you still preach fear to people. But I don't know if that's what they were trying to do anyway. So um I could have just been assuming that they were, but I don't know. It's whatever. Okay, so we're gonna light this Nag Champa incense. It is in this well, the energy, I guess, of vitality. That's what this box says, Nag Champa. Vitality. So I do want us to feel like a sense of aliveness. But I also do want us to slow down too. So I think what I'm gonna do is light both Nag Champa and Jasmine to create a sense of balance there. The blue and the red. Okay, lighting up Nag Champa. Okay, and I'm lighting this with the intention. The spark of fire in our souls for our collective. And it's like cleansing anything that doesn't serve us, any negative energies, anything that doesn't serve us, anything that doesn't belong to us. Bam. So I'm gonna put that to the side, and now I'm gonna light our other one. Let's see. Do the new one. Okay, Nicholas says the new one. Oh, right. The waves. I do think energy is a thing for sure, though. Yeah, like I left my hometown, and the energy changed for sure. Yeah, energy is such a real thing. And everything is energy. That's the thing. So wherever your focus goes, that is where energy flows, literally. It's not about being right or wrong necessarily. It's just, I don't know. Something for me in my body didn't feel right about that person saying what they were saying. Because it just was like, I just felt like they were trying to preach about, I don't know, about Satan for some reason. I'm just like, I don't know. At random times, I'm just like, I don't know. It just felt weird to me. Whatever they were doing, their energy felt weird to me. They weren't even doing too much, honestly. But it's just like, I don't know. I just could sense like something was odd about it. I mean, I'm open to having conversations and debating, like, like seeing if we can understand each other's point of view. But I don't think that's what they were doing. So, but anyway, let me move on from that. So now I'm gonna light the well-being one, and we're gonna light this for feeling a sense of relaxation, slowing down, and we're just gonna try to clear our minds, and so may the collective receive this energy as well. And I'm gonna put this into our cards as well. Okay, so we're gonna open up the new one. I apologize in advance, like if you guys see my desk right now. I think you do, and it's like this big jumble of mess. Oh man, just too many things here. Too many things going on. Yeah, let's open her up. The new deck, Tarot of the Cosmic Seed. We're gonna open with a message here, and we're gonna do possibly an affirmation at the end because I know I'm already taking long to get started with the meditation and breath work. So this is what we're gonna do first instead. Open it up. It's like literally fresh out the package. I got it downtown in Philly. This what was the place called? It's called shit. It's like Tibet and Nepal. Tibet and Nepal something. Spiritual shop. It's like on Market Street. So they have like it's really amazing. Like they like played a sound bowl for me like a few years ago. Like me and my best friend Eden, like we went there. And then they played like a sound bowl like around our head and like went standing in it too. And it was really cool. This didn't happen this time, but the girl who worked there was pretty chill. So I think she was good. She was good vibes. She was a cool person. She gave me like a little discount. So, yeah, good vibes. And if you get multiple things, you can have like a discount off or something. Anyway, I'm advertising for them. So yes, let's cleanse this real quick. I'm just setting the intention of energies around a tarot deck. You have energy here be cleansed. Intention is everything, by the way. So if you set intentions before you sleep, set intentions before you walk out the house, set intentions before you walk into a place. That intention energetically literally does set something that happens like as like a quantum mechanic effects, like in ways that you can't see, like a butterfly effect, like right. If you do something like a domino effect kind of thing, but except the intention gives was what gives more power to situations. It's clearing this energy in case there's anything that is of distortion. And now we're gonna tap in with it. Okay, it says you are the cosmic seed. So cool. Love that. You are the cosmic seed. And just want to read a few sentences for you from the back of it. Um, it was saying, in an effort to decolonize the tarot, to remove outdated ideas of hierarchy, and shift ingrained gender norms, the artists here, Lalania Simone, has created a lush and vibrant deck of unique imagery and symbolism with a diverse array of people and cultures. So yeah, I think that's very cool because it's allowing there to be like a diverse sense of relating to the deck other than just like a one way of being. And I think that's so cool about it. And last sentence I'll read from it. I'll read more tomorrow, like maybe the whole thing tomorrow, but just I wanted to explain that I really like that it said the artist Lalania has expanded their interpretation into energy signatures rather than personality types. So the cards, it's like more about an energy that you can get from it rather than like, okay, if it says King of Cups, maybe, oh, personality type, maybe it's not exactly like a man that's emotional, maybe it has to do with an energy signature of of that, but it's like diving deeper. I feel like this is gonna challenge me to dive deeper, honestly. And that's why I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, let's read. Let's see. Oh wow, look at that. Pretty. I like the sacred geometry here. I'm just freaking advertising this deck. I'm cracking up. It's cute. Oh wow. Okay. I'm looking forward to this because the art looks amazing. All right. Wow, look, it's shiny on the side. Sorry, that just made me. That just gave me joy randomly. It's like simple things sometimes, you know. Okay, love it. Um. Okay. Ooh, this feels like a nice deck. Good quality. She's sturdy. All right, let's see what we get. What does our collective need to know as we dive into our slowing down meditation today? It's funny that I say King of Cups as the example because I just feel like it might be something connected to that, but I could be wrong. Okay, let's see. We're gonna stop here. Ooh, okay. Okay. So I sort of accidentally had the second one fall, but I feel like it's needed. So probably need to shuffle it even more, but okay. This one said 10 of coins, but it's okay. I know that shuffling it needs to be shuffled a little more, but I'm gonna just say that regardless, it's still where it needs to be for this reading today. Or reading, this meditation today. Okay. It's gonna leave that there. I know it's not the most organized. All right. So we're going to start with Messenger of Coins. So Messenger of Coins has a feminine energy here. So there's like this energy of I feel like it really does resonate with like a vibrant, authentic energy that's within the collective here right now, and then we're getting abundance from that. So I know like even I don't know if Ninquai is still here, but I know that she said she was feeling some stress from lack, and I'm not exactly sure what lack, where exactly lack was coming from, but usually we do think of when we think of lack, we think of financial abundance. So I feel like this is wow. There's actually a lot to this because her foot is glowing as it's on the ground too, and I feel like that's like a connectedness to earth and nature, and then this person's holding flowers. So it's cool. I don't know. Maybe some of you guys know someone that looks like this too. I like the representation, by the way, too. Right? We like that. We like people of color on tarot cards. It's really nice. I like that. This deck I can tell is gonna be diverse and have different. Really, it actually is gonna have different cultures on there, which is really cool. But yeah, maybe you know someone that looks like this. But overall, like when you see this person, right? The energy signature of this, there is like this richness. I would say this aliveness, this like allowing the self to be like in a way I want to say I was going to say carefree, but I don't even know if I would say carefree. I feel like there's a sense of like passion with being grounded, connected to nature, and also it's going to bring a level of abundance when you allow yourself to authentically express through that. So I feel like it's a little specific, I know, for our collective that I'm reaching right now, but I feel like in some way, shape, or form, I mean, everyone that lives here in this collective is they will benefit in a way being connected to nature, Mother Earth, who like literally I'm saying who, but Mother Earth literally holds us in the space. Like gravity holds us down to the earth. We're not just flying away, right? So we have this connection to this planet that we're on. And I feel that there's gonna be something of course, when I do these readings, I mean, well, the energy collections here for the energy collections, geez, energy readings for the meditations every week. I feel like it does span for the week, but it can still continue. So maybe recently this is an energy you've popped into. Maybe it's something that you've been thinking about. Maybe it's something within the next week you will feel resonant with. But I feel like this is the energy of summer too, by the way, because the sun back there and just how all the rays, like the hot rays, it's going to be 102 degrees in Philly too. So yeah, I don't know. Wherever it is for all of you guys in the world, hello to those on TikTok. I apologize. I forgot for a second. I'm like focused on one. Um, but yeah, see if you can get grounded with nature and realize your abundance through that connection. Messenger of coins. That's a different way of saying it. And then we also have 10 of coins. And this shows three elephants, but 10 of coins. Interesting. So 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so there's 10 coins. Three on one elephant's head, three on another elephant's head, and four on it looks like the most adult parent elephant. So I feel like I don't know if anyone has a connection to elephants. Maybe that's a spirit animal for some of you guys. But I'm seeing that there is like three is a number of expansion and creativity and communication. And I feel like connection to others as well is going to be a form of abundance. So the 10 of coins is an abundant card, abundant energy signature. And I feel elephants do represent abundance as well, right? So I'm going to quickly look that up. And yeah, I'll look more into these cards from the book tomorrow for our tarot live stream. But so far, I just want to go based on the energy of it, and I'm gonna look up elephants real quick. 'Cause I'm just curious, before we get started with our breath work and stuff. Let's see. What do elephants represent? Elephants, spirituality. It sort of looks like two parent elephants and like a baby. So I don't know if anyone is a parent. I feel like you are, Nicholas, right? You're a parent. But even if, you're not, I think it's just the energy of like togetherness and community. And the elephant spiritually revolves around themes of immense wisdom, community. I said community, right? So elephant spiritually revolves around themes of immense wisdom, community, and unshakable strength. They are really strong, right? Um, Across various cultures and mindfulness practices, the elephant spirit animal embodies patience, longevity, and deep compassion. I'm just going to keep showing this for a second. Um, Teaching us the value of nurturing our loved ones and staying grounded in our inner truth. And I do feel like that connects to this because the foot is in the ground, right? The foot's in the ground and she's connecting to the nature. So I feel like that resonates energetically here. And with the collective, yeah, we're definitely being asked to like keep being resilient, but also like know that you don't have to go in it alone. You can connect with others to help yourself, and together we are abundant. I feel like it really is saying that together we are abundant. So hopefully that connects with you guys and you're getting some kind of inspiration from that. I definitely am. I keep thinking of the work exchange in Hawaii, and I've recently connected once again with a friend I made there, an old partner, but also a friend at the same time. And we're mending things, and I think that there definitely has been a change in I think our dynamic, and I'm grateful for that. I think it feels more peaceful. So, yeah. You never know how things can change, and you just gotta have discernment and set your boundaries, and be firmly grounded in your truth, like was said here. Yeah, staying grounded in our inner truth. I feel like that's the biggest theme for our collective. So yeah, we're gonna do that as we slow down. I'm gonna try to bring in those themes here so we can get clarity for our lives. Anyone like to share anything before we begin? Yes, about being a parent. Yes, yes, yes. I think I remember you saying that before. Yes, it looks awesome. I love it. Oh, wait, right. The wave says so. When you say there's energies in this universe we can't understand, are you talking about spirits? Actually, oh man, I don't know if they're still here to see, but yes, I'm definitely talking about spirits in our universe. It's really cool that someone's actually asking me that right now. I don't want to scare anyone, but there's like entities that I can't even see them like on a regular basis, but I've seen things. I've seen things recently. Um, with like a friend and going to Hawaii, and there's just things that were going on. Um, there's definitely entities. There's entities. There's negative. There's benevolent good entities, and there's malevolent ones, the negative entities. And overall I will say we're in this universe galaxy, this galaxy, right, a source creation, and all the energies exist within it, right, within the source creation. So even in the negative entities, it's just about like realizing that they can't take over you if you don't allow them to. And it happens as simply as when you have a negative thought and you continue to go down a spiral with that thought. That can even count as a negative entity controlling you, and taking your energy, which some people call it, like they call it looshing your energy. That's an example of that. And I feel like I can see that clearly now in situations. And but yeah, there's also benevolent entities, good entities that thrive off of us also like being like loving and connecting. So there's a lot to it. People, we can't see it just because they're not right in front of us all the time, but some people have the ability to, and if they're grounded, that they can have the potential to really help other people and help themselves. Even that's why native cultures had like shamans and whatnot too, right? Because they could see these beings and spirits, and they were like helping like their whole tribe, be able to navigate things spiritually. So, I look forward to continuing to learn more about all this stuff. It's just good to know that like you, you're more empowered than you realize. All is mind. I'm just gonna keep saying that. All is mind, and we forget sometimes. Okay. Um. Hello. Hi, Frank. Okay. Sorry, guys. I know this has been a really long, super long. This is supposed to be an intro, and it just felt super long. So let's do this meditation. It's probably gonna be a little shorter. I'm gonna try to at least. Let's try to do like 10 to 15-ish minutes here. Okay. Oh, well, the music is sort of lined up with it. We'll do our usual 4 count breath. It'll be in, 2, 3, 4, out. 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then we'll do double speed as usual. Yeah, just 2 rounds of breath work. Oop, okay, get in position. Almost played the wrong song. In position, everyone. Make sure we're on the right one. All right, relax into your seat. You can lay down or sit up. Take a big deep breath in. Exhale all the way out. Settle into the space. And I'll count for us. Just follow along. In 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. All the way out. 2, 3, 4. All the way in. 2, 3, 4. And out. 2, 3, 4. Keep flowing in. Out. In. And out. I'm gonna get ready for double speed in 3, 2, 1. In, 2, out for 2. In, 2, out, 2. All the way in, 2, out, 2. All the way in. Keep going. Okay, breathe all the way in. Your next breath all the way in. Hold at the top. We're just gonna hold this breath in. Relax your shoulders. Maybe squeezing in a little more breath if you have more room. Holding up to a minute. And just allowing yourself to be with this breath filled up in your chest. Maybe it's representing a light energy that represents your strength. Very good. We're almost there. You got about 10 more seconds. Squeezing everything tight. And then exhale all the way out. Good. We're going to do round 2 now. Breathe with your all. I'm going to turn the music up a little bit. Okay. In 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. All the way out. 2, 3, 4. I'm going to stop counting, but go at your own flow. The way in, out, in, out. Okay. Double speed. 3, 2, 1. In, 2, out, 2, in, out, 2. Out, in, out, in, out. Okay, breathe all the way in. Squeeze your pelvic muscles, your abdominal. Send this energy up from the base of your spine, up to the crown of your head. Bring your gaze in between the brows, whether your eyes are closed or open. And sigh all the way out. Being empty of breath. And the hold on this out breath for a minute. Minute 30 seconds. Just relaxing your shoulders, relaxing the whole body, melting into the present moment, just letting go of all the thoughts, letting go of everything before breath work, letting go of everything you have to do after. Just be here and now, here with the now. And let's breathe in 3, 2, 1. Breathe all the way in. Bring the gaze between the brows again. Squeeze everything tight. Hold. And then sigh all the way out. Take another big deep breath in. This time, exhale. Slow exhale, like you're breathing through a straw. Breathing in again. Go. Breathing in and out of the nose. Just in this moment here, allowing yourself to be present with your body, anything you feel. Noticing if there's any tension in any parts of your body, and if there is, maybe tensing it for a moment, whatever area of that body, and then a release. Letting any remaining tension just leave you. Allowing yourself in this moment to not try too hard to embody anything, to embody a specific persona.
whether that's your occupation or your gender or anything that creates a label. And not that these labels are bad per se, just they're not always our truest selves within. Things that we categorize ourselves as, they just make up what we're meant to experience in this current lifetime. So as we sit here, I invite you to get to the bottom of, to the core of who you are in your soul. I invite you to slow down and ask yourself, who am I? Who am I? Who am I? When you ask yourself this question, without forcing a particular answer, just allowing whatever comes in to come in. Really see and notice the who that asks the question. Who is the one asking? Who am I? Awareness. At the core of everything is awareness. Maybe that's not what you would define as who you are. Maybe you wouldn't call yourself awareness. And if that's not the case, really just allow yourself to sit here and ask that. Who is calling shots this body? Who is it that is aware that we have thoughts? Questions, opinions. Who or what am I? And even if no answer comes to you, just taking a few more breaths, asking this question. Who am I? Who am I? Just relax to the question. Who am I? When you're ready, I invite you to bring awareness to your breath once again. Slowing it down even further. Slow and controlled. Maybe you take in 4 counts of breath in. Maybe you pause for 4 at the top. Maybe then you exhale out for 4. Holding for 4 at the bottom. Maybe you try breathing in for 4, pausing the top for 8, and then exhaling out the rest for 8. Only then again to right away breathe in for 4. Hold for 8. Exhaling for 8. I'm just continuing here with your own focus on the breath, whether you're doing 4 count box breathing or 4-8-8 breathing. And allowing the nervous system to become focused, yet relaxed at the same time. Feeling vitality, yet a sense of relaxation. Movement, yet stillness. I invite you to do one more cycle of this breathing. And return to your natural breathing. If you feel ready, bring to mind in your mind's eye, third eye, bring an image of how you can slow down even further this week. Allow yourself to be in your inner truth. maybe to feel more connected to nature or feel more connected to a passion that you have. One thing you can do to slow down, be in your inner truth for the rest of this week. Again, what is one thing we can do to slow down and be within your inner truth this week? Allow any emotions or sensations to come into the body that's connected to fulfilling this intention. I invite you to imagine that you're breathing it within your heart center, which is what connects us to ourselves most. And once you feel like you've planted maybe a seed within your heart of this energy, soaking in emotions and sensations connected to slowing down, how it allows you to be more present with yourself, maybe even have more clarity within your life situations. I invite us all to take 3 big deep breaths in, sighing out anything that may prevent us from doing this. Breathing in your intention. Take a big deep breath in. Go what isn't serving you. And again. One last one. Allowing yourself to take up space, to be heard, to be felt. Taking the last moment here to just recognize how you allow yourself to step into your own sovereignty through stillness, allowing yourself to be calm, to be present with your mind and body, to be present with what empowers you. And then once you're ready, you can bring your palms together in a circular motion and rub them, building some heat, fire within your own palms. Go as fast as you can. And separate your palms. Bring the palms over your eyes. Open and close your eyes and maybe blinking one. Then close your eyes again. Bring the palms together again, rubbing them once again. As fast as you can. And then separate them and feel that energy you've cultivated. Spread this energy over your face. Maybe you hover the palms over if you don't want to touch your face. Bring the palms up over the head, back down over the nape of the neck, to the shoulder blades, down the arms, to the palms and fingertips. Send this energy down the upper body to lower the abs, the lower abdomen, the upper back to lower back, hips, thighs, shins, knees and shins and calves, ankles, all the way down to our heels, soles of the feet, and tippy toes. And just spreading all the energy around, setting it as the final intention, sealing the energy in that you want to bring into this week, to be more mindful, to slow down, to have more clarity. Let's inhale our arms up overhead, just for a gentle stretch. Exhale the palms down to heart center. And now invite us to thank ourselves for being here tonight as an act of self-care. Acknowledge that every single breath, every intention, every moment you brought yourself back to the present moment. Let go of thoughts that came across your mind. All of that is progress toward better health and wellness within you, me, and for a better world. The light, darkness, and teacher in me honors and cherishes the light, darkness, and teacher in you, because our imperfections make us perfect. Namaste and love. Okay. And then you can blink your eyes open, and then welcome back to the present moment when you're ready. Ooh, I have some like mosquito bites in my arm, I just noticed. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, thank you guys for popping into the meditation tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're here, if you were able to stay until the end, thank you so much. I know that it's definitely been over an hour. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you for tapping into this energy together. It's more powerful than we can realize. And if you can sit and do this together, that focus energy cultivates together and it does something within the Earth's energetic grid. And that's more important than any of us can really, I think, fully comprehend and realize, until we have the ability to fully like see these things or feel it into reality, right? So yeah, if you have any thoughts or reflections you'd like to share with me, I know today's theme was a little more on the simpler end because it was about slowing down. But I feel like at the same time it may be simple, but it's just as crucial and important as like doing any kind of like shadow work or anything else that we do. Just being present with the self and slowing down. And then I did ask that question in the beginning. I had us ask, who am I? Um, and I didn't originally plan to do that. I mean, tonight was improvised anyways, aside from the picking the theme. But I do feel that asking on a regular basis, who am I? Who am I? Like, who am I really? Um, when you're just allowing that question, not forcing any kind of answer, that's when life slows down. I feel really the most when you can really just sit with that question, and answers might not always come right away, but I feel that your path will become more clear going forward, and you definitely get to live life with more clarity and intention when you ask that question and start out with that. So yeah, that's why I started with that one, and it's a powerful one that we don't do all the time. So wanted to pop that in there. Yeah, let me know if you have any thoughts or anything you would like to share. Much love. Let's do. See, thank you to everyone who popped in. There's a lot of guests that came in, but let's see. There's someone asking a question. Oh, Tyrell? Hello. Will I ever come back to myself and get on my feet? I think I will. I'll answer just your pendulum question, just because I feel like I want to answer it for some reason. I don't actually usually do questions for the meditation live stream, but I feel drawn to this, and I feel like I already know what it's gonna say. It's probably gonna say yes. So yes is usually forward and back. So confirm yes. Confirm yes. Confirm no. Confirm no. Let's confirm no. Left and right. Okay, so usually it's good to know zodiac signs as well. If you could tell me your zodiac sign or your birthday. But if you're not, it's okay. Tyriel. Will Tyriel ever come back to themselves and get on their feet? Will Tyriel ever come back to themselves? Get back on their feet? Will Tyriel, Gemini, June 10th, ever come back to themselves and get back on their feet? I'm like, that's a really big question. And I knew my pendulum was already going to say yes, because who you are is, I know it sounds a little cheesy, because I think it definitely has been used a lot recently. And me and one of my friends, we talked about this recently, that it's sort of been overused, but you're exactly who you've been waiting for. All of us are exactly who we've been waiting for. And we keep looking for things outside of ourselves to give us answers and to give us direction. But when we literally just learn to pause and stop and, even ask that question, like, who am I? And you can get answers on a really, like, yeah, really, who am I? And what am I meant to be here in this life? And, there's no super duper right or wrong answer, but I feel like the answer always comes back to source. I am awareness. I am who I really am. Just like ever since we're born, we are awareness. We are a fractal reflection of source. And then we're whatever else we want to be, we're whatever else we feel drawn to be. And that's why I said earlier, all is mind. And I think I'm going to continue to repeat that, because you're undoubtedly going to come back to yourself. You already are yourself. You are already what you're seeking. And it's just about deep, like, shedding these layers that are above, that have been conditioned throughout our lifetime. So absolutely, I think the answer is yes because of that. And you will get back on your feet, because if you feel that drive and you're already asking, that means you already have that potential to do so. So, and it's just about you choosing the path that's going to feel most aligned to you. Just like with our cards today. Actually, forgot. I put them back for some reason. Yeah. This was the first one, and this was the second one. The Messenger of Coins. Like, you can tell she feels connected to source, right? So I feel like this is that energy, that feminine energy of connecting to the inner world, and you don't have to be a woman to connect to this. So yeah, it's who you are is something so divine. And just, this person has one foot on the ground, the other one's up, and it's like they're trusting a sense of balance, just from allowing themselves to be free. So maybe connect with nature and see if you can, get some insight, inspiration from that, and it can help you slow down. And a 10 of coins just shows that, yes, some kind of connection, making connection and being part of community really is going to allow you to have abundance that comes in. So hopefully you feel inspired by that. And you can, if you want to hear the rest of what I said at the beginning of the live stream, well, I know on TikTok I can't post a whole live stream, I guess, but you can always rewind back on YouTube. So if you follow me, or if you subscribe to me on YouTube, Candy Wellness, you can watch back the live stream
or skip to the part where I talk about the cards in depth. And I do feel that you'll get some inspiration from that. Yeah, I do really do feel like, I know like not one size fits all kind of thing, but I really do feel like in general, the collective, and especially if someone came into the live stream tonight, that means they really do resonate with the energy of being connected to nature, and you're gonna get some kind of abundance from that, and it's not always about financial abundance. Sometimes it's about abundance of like maybe even connection to others, and then we're just able to honestly, like, you can afford things more too in ways. It's like, you can just give what you're able to, and the people that appreciate you, that really appreciate you, they'll be there, and they'll be there to let you know, and you'll definitely get back on your feet, especially when you're, if you can ask for support, allow yourself to be supported, especially by like-minded individuals or people that care about you, because we all deserve that. We all deserve that human connection. But yeah, that is everything tonight. I know this was super long today. Much love. Thank you so much for popping in. Brownman, good night. Is my baby mother Shinoy? Oh, is she pregnant? I don't know if I can answer that one. That one might be a little too forward of a question. But I usually don't actually answer pendulum questions in my my meditation live streams. I just felt like answering that one for now because I feel like that was important to vocalize. I'm sorry, Broadman. I don't want to answer that one because I mean I could. It's just I don't know. I just don't know. So I don't feel drawn to answering that one. I'm sorry. You can ask a different tarot reader because I'm not really doing tarot right now. I'm not supposed to be doing tarot right now. I try to stay structured, and then because I don't want to. If more people come in and ask questions, but I'm trying to get off and eat dinner and stuff. Like it's gonna be a lot. Okay. I think definitely if that person's still here that wants to know if their partner is pregnant, I say why not ask her, does she want to know if she's pregnant? Rather than asking a pendulum reading, I say you could ask her if she's pregnant or have her take a pregnancy test. I know that sounds like a smart ass answer, but I'm just like I don't know. Uh you think Shinoy still love me? Hmm. I might answer that one. I don't know. I don't know why. I just feel like letting Brownman, I just want to let you know, I feel like just being straightforward with your question with the person right now probably is what's really needed, to be honest. And in terms of the pregnancy, I'm not sure if, like, Shinoy is wanting to know as well, like, the answer to this, like, and you're worried about a pregnancy test being false or true or something. I mean, I think in that case, the question could probably be more of an answered thing. But if it's like worries and just needing to have communication, I think that's pretty important to just communicate with the person because that's how you have deeper bonds and really make true connections. So, but anyway, that's it for tonight. Thank you guys. I'm gonna go live tomorrow for Tarot Tuesday, and um, how about this? I will answer pendulum questions tomorrow for Tarot Tuesday if whoever is in the live stream like the whole time, which it'll be about this amount of time as well, about like an hour to an hour and a half ish. So yeah, whoever is in the live stream, I will answer questions at the end. If you're there for the whole time, at least like from when I actually start the grounding practice to, which is like usually within the first like 10 minutes. So yeah, it'll be same time. I think it'll be 10 o'clock again. I want to do 9:30, but I think I just need more time to like get myself together again these days. I try to start earlier, but it's been a little bit difficult for me to do that. Okay. Much love, guys. Ooh, almost burned my hand. Peace and one love. Much love. Have a good night, guys. Bye.